Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everything's going well. Here to discuss some futsal tactics with you guys. We have a game coming up this weekend. There's a couple things I want to go over before the game. Before we discuss that, though, I want to make sure everyone is doing their wall passes. Wall passes are really important. 200 on your right foot, 200 on your left foot, 200 alternating back and forth. The reason for this, I need everyone to improve your first touch. Those wall passes are really going to help you control the ball with one touch. So remember, control the ball one touch, pass the ball second touch. If we can get that down and improve that, that'll help us play a lot faster. Okay, now on to the tactics.
All right, guys. So we're black. The beans are our opposition team. Little white thing is the ball. Okay. So we're playing out from the back. We have the ball. This is Steve, right? Steve has the ball. We're gonna have one defender. Normally we're gonna have the better defender on the ball. Check in here because this guy can't go into the box.
So say that again. Why can't the guy go into the box?
Because it's like, I don't know, like a natural football rule.
Okay, so it's a rule. The defender can move into the box to receive the ball. The defender has to wait outside until our guy touches the ball. Once our guy touches the ball, then the defender can move in and start pressing.
Yeah, like a normal game. So we're gonna have this guy drop in. He's gonna get the ball. Before he gets the ball, this guy up here, the diagonal player, that's a striker, should be tucked in and checking in the middle. And this guy probably will follow him. If he doesn't, then it's a free pass.
So hold on a second. So if this guy over here is open and he's not being pressed closely, is it a better option to go up the middle to this guy, or is it a better option to stay over here?
No, you have to play if he's free, always play him fast. So if you get the ball, if this defender gets the ball, he needs to turn off one touch and see if he's open. If he's open, play his second touch. And this guy has a one-on-one, and just if he beats him, then he has a one-on-one.
Okay, but if Steve has the ball,
yeah,
and Steve sees, hey, he looks over here, but he says, hey, this guy up here, he's moving into the middle to drop into the center, and he's not marked closely. Should Steve go here, or should he go up the middle?
No, just direct. You need to be if he's wide open, then you need to be direct, so he has more time to turn and have a go at the goal.
Okay, so if you're passing here, this guy receives the ball. He has basically a moment, right? Well, because once he touches the ball, the defender can compress him. But what that means is he has a moment on the ball where he can take a touch, turn, and see where the best option is, right?
Yeah. And then it's really basic. Just you guys have to understand where to move. So it's this other defender needs to stay in this position, or he can either be a little bit more tucked in to be defensive just in case we lose the ball. But the main part is this defender dropping in and then this striker checking in. So it all matters on what this defender does to turn fast, and depends what the striker is doing. So if the striker has a man on, you can either play him, but he's not going to be able to turn because there's a guy right on him. But he can just wait on the ball and then wait for options to come up the middle, this guy to come up or this guy to go through. Doesn't really matter. But he just needs to wait on the ball.
But basically what you're saying is you got some triangles here. So when you drop him, I got passing options here, I got passing options here, and so I have a nice triangle. Because if I'm all the way over here and I don't really have anything here. So the whole point moving this guy in here, hey, I got triangles, I have passing options.
Yeah.
So, okay, so supposing this guy gets, what should this striker up here be doing?
Depends on what this guy is doing. So if this defender is moving up, then this striker stays here. This defender is dropping in more just because it's, I don't know, happens sometimes. And this striker should try to make a run over here. And then if this guy can turn, he can play him, but doesn't like. But overall, this guy should be trying to find open space in behind or in across. So it really just depends on where he turns or what this defender does.
Okay, so supposing ball goes here, ball comes up here and I'm able to turn. Wouldn't it be really nice if, hey, this guy makes a run, sprints all the way down there?
Oh, yeah, of course, but if he does and he's trailing, of course, play the ball and then it's a easy one-on-one with the keeper, but sometimes it's not that simple. If he gets the ball but the guy's on top of him, you guys do make up space, and then you can just, either try to beat him or try to play 1-1-2, where this guy checks in, plays the ball, and then this guy just goes over and gets the ball again. So it's really just pattern play and just knowing when to play the ball back and knowing when to keep the ball. And then that's basically it. It's just the most important thing, I think, is just this first play, getting the ball up the middle or keeping the ball here and playing out wide, or like keeping the ball here, holding it and turning. It's really these first steps that help you to like move up the field and actually like get scoring opportunities. That's like the most important part of like futsal.
Okay, and do I ever want to pass back to the keeper if I don't need to?
No, I think personally that your keeper is like a last ditch effort to like clear the ball or like not lose the ball. So if you're playing a really high pressing team and you have to play the ball back, the keeper should either just boot it, or if he has an option, play the option. But you should check all your options before you play the keeper. So just keeper is like last ditch effort, to be honest.
Okay, cool. So let's just summarize really quick what we just talked about. This is when we have the ball, Steve has the ball, Steve is starting with the ball. We have a set play. One of the guys on the defender is going to move into the box to receive the ball. Steve will drop the ball to him. If this guy is not, if it's a good option, if this guy's like right on top of him, you might want to take a look, hey, this guy. But this is basically the play. One of the defenders moves in. The diagonal player over here drops into the middle. Really all we're doing, we're just looking to see what is the other team doing. Based on what the other team is doing, then we're going to make some decisions on what we do.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay. All right, guys. That's it for today's lesson. Watch this. If you got any questions, let me know. I'll see you on Sunday.